Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another 2025 X7 M60i. It's a customer ordered car. It's the G07 chassis. It is finished in frozen pure gray. And this one is nearly fully loaded. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that's missing other than the captain's chairs in the second row, which isn't a very pricey option to begin with. Obviously the paint is one thing. You see up front right away, you have the crystal headlights. So that is another option. I think it's around $2,000. So split headlight design, of course. And then you see the M Sport Professional package. It's got the blacked out kidney grille with the M badging in it and vertical slats on the kidneys. Parking assistance. And then you can see down below, driving assistance pro sensor. Now that sensor's there no matter what you get. If you don't get driving assistance pro, it's not connected to anything. All right, make our way to the side here. And these are the Style 913Ms. They are 22-inch wheels, so one thing you can get is 23-inch wheels on the X7. So this is another thing they did not go fully spec'd out. You all see black M Sports calipers. I think Frozen Pure Gray is a really good looking color. It is based on Skyscraper Gray, just a matte finish. I think it looks really good on the X7. You see those lines are accentuated with the frozen paint. Let's make our way to the back. Then you can see X7 and M60i badging in chrome. We got the trailer hitch. And then we got essentially a quad exhaust, but it's a little on the shy side. Maybe it's cold outside and the chips aren't fully extended. But I imagine with the next generation of the X7s, this is probably what you see is like the M Performance or M Lite versions, are going to have true quad exhaust that will stick out. They weren't in the pool before filming. Now, here is Frozen Pure Gray, rear 3/4 view. Need a little bit more sunlight on it. Again, I mean, gray's not really a color, but I think it looks really good on the X7. Let's make our way inside, go over the interior. Now, I have to say this, I could only find one Rooney sticker, and it's on the window. It's also on the rear window, which means it's hard to see. So we'll do our best to show you what's on this car and the pricing. All right, so opening up, we have the Tartufo leather. I think it does pretty well against Skyscraper Gray. So door card, you got leather here. It feels like it's leather on the upper portion of the door card. You got some galvanic controls, except for the lock, unlock button. And you can see carbon fiber trim. We got the Bowers mounted sound system. Then lower portion of the door card, not plastic, so pure luxury, if you will, with some leather here, but plastic on the inside portion here. The seats, what you'd expect on the X7. I think comfortable, luxurious, quilted, looks great with Tartufo. Then down below here on the side, you have adjustments for side bolster, lumbar support, and a powered crumb catcher. Then you've got your upper backrest adjustment. You have M60i badging here, and still have a metal-ish looking thing for the dead pedal. All right, so on the inside, your standard M Sport steering wheel. It is a round steering wheel. It does have M badging and M stitching. Controls over here on the left-hand side for cruise control and assisted driving. Got your shift paddles. Then iDrive 8.5 live cockpit. This is in sport mode. Then you got the heads-up display and leather dashboard as well. The rest of the curved display here, plus more carbon fiber trim and light up M badging. Then you got your nipple or nipple clamp adjusters here for the vents, more carbon fiber trim down here, and then you got controls in crystal for the start-stop button, drive selector nub, and iDrive controller. And I know hard to see, but anthracite headliner, so that is another option you can have on the X7. All right, well, let's see. I think we'll. All right, so we're going to hop out and hopefully try and get a look at the window sticker. Again, hard to see because it's starting price of the X7 M60i is $110,900. That frozen pure gray metallic window sticker is $5,000. And then Tartufo full merino leather, another $2,700. Then we have the driving assistance pro for another $2,500. And hard to see. M Sport Pro package for $300. And then another $2,100 for the exec package. And then $1,600 for the climate comfort package. Just you 5 zones for climate control. Everything else there is included here until we get down to $600 for the trailer hitch. Crystal headlights are another $2,100. Then $250 for the space saver spare. $300 for the carbon fiber trim. And $3,400 for the Bowers Milken sound system. All told, MSRP of this particular example just a little bit under $133,000. So obviously a hefty price tag on the X7 M60i, and it's hard to imagine you can go much higher on this vehicle until you go to the XB7, which of course is now sold out for model year 25. All right, so here is a view of the cockpit from the back seat. And then you got 2 climate control zones in the mid section here for your rear mid passengers, I should say. USB-C charging ports down at the bottom, and then you have a USB-C charging port in the back of each of the front seats. Knee room, leg room, really good. The same can be said of headroom. Of course, these bench seats, you can slide them forwards and backwards and tilt them as well. Go ahead and try and fit the back. And of course, then you have the Sky Lounge with the exec package. You have the LEDs in the panel that light up at the ambient lighting of your choice. All right, so getting to the back, press this button, and then front seat will move forward a little bit. Middle seat will move forward and then tilt to allow you access to the 3rd row. All right, so here's a view from the back of the X7. You have a climate control zone in the back here with the climate comfort. And then a smaller little panel here that does not have LEDs in it. But in the back, knee room, leg room, not great. Although these seats can move forward a little bit. And headroom, it's not too bad. But I imagine if you're like 6'1" or above, perhaps, you're going to run into some issues way in the back here. Then you do get a cup holder here on either side for your 2 most unfortunate rear passengers. And this thing here is basically a cover here for the cargo cover if you fold down the 3rd row. All right, so attempt to get out of here gracefully. I have to wait for all those motions to appear because it's all electronic. All right, note again, no comfort access on the rear doors anymore. But moving to the back, because we have the trailer hitch, there is no kick to open. So you have to open up the clamshell manually, or with a key fob, or from inside the vehicle. All right, so here is your cargo area with the 3rd row up. So as mentioned, there's a space saver spare here that was optioned. All right, so down beneath you have a cargo hover. This is for having the 3rd row folded down. To get it out, you will have to take off these panels on either side to gain access to the cargo cover. But otherwise, with that 3rd row up, not a lot of room here for anything. And no kick to close again. Press the button, clamshell closes. Make your way to the front and pop the hood. Take in the X7 with its air suspension in its lowest setting for ingress and egress. It kind of reminds me of a wagon. with this low suspension. I should say touring. Alright, so underneath the hood here is the S68 V8 4.0 twin turbo engine, mild hybrid setup. We get 523 horsepower and 553 torques out of this S68 engine. It does require a run-in period or break-in period formula. It does require a break-in period for the engine, about 350 miles before the full power is unlocked in terms of revs. But that's it for a quick look at a really nicely spec'd and obviously expensive X7 M60i. We'll see you in the next video.